using the yoga practice to connect to the breath. And setting an intention for the practice. A conditioning yoga practice. So conditioning the whole body. Easing out all the soft tissues, the joints. At the same time, strengthening, stretching. All key areas of the body. Taking a deep breath in, reaching the arms overhead, stretching out. Breathing out, bringing the arms back down by the sides. And again, breathe in, arms overhead, reaching. Breathing out, arms down. Last time, in breath. Reaching arms overhead, keep the chin tucking into the chest. Breathing out, arms down. Drawing knees into chest, just rocking side to side. Easing out the back. And then some circles on the low back. Moving, knees away and then back into centre. And switching from clockwise circles to anti-clockwise. Easing everything out. Drawing knees into chest. Raising feet, so soles of feet are facing the ceiling. Picking up head and shoulders. Holding each side of the foot. Head back down, knees in towards the armpits. So stretching out in happy baby pose. Lower back. If the hands don't reach, just use the forearms underneath the backs of the knees. Keeping the head relaxed, releasing through the tailbone, easing out the low back. An option then to straighten the legs up in the air, pressing through the heels, so stretch through the low part of the hamstrings and up through the back of the legs. Hands resting comfortably behind the back of the legs. Knees can be bent just as long as you're feeling the stretch. And then taking the legs out to the sides, the inner thigh stretch. And hold each big toe with the first two fingers, legs out to the sides, gently pressing through the heels for a bit more stretch. You can hold comfortably behind the backs of the thighs. Keeping a hold of the spine, connected to the mat. Relax the feet if you wish. Picking a comfortable option. Feeling inner thigh stretch. And using inner thighs to draw feet back together. Hug the knees into the chest, cross the right ankle over the left, interlock the thumbs, tuck the chin back into the chest, draw the shoulder blades down. And just stretch through the rib cage, releasing the arms behind you, relaxing the shoulders, opening up the front of the chest. Aware in the conditioning practice, all parts of the body engaged. Breathe in, bringing the hands back down to the sides, undoing the ankles, knees into chest, and breathe up. Breathing in, arms up, breathing out. In, reaching, and out. Sweeping forward into tabletop. Cat-cow, stacking wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And in breath, chest forward, Out breath, rounding. In breath, chest moving forward. Out breath, rounding. Flexing and extending the spine. One more time. And out. Breathing in, coming back to center. Extending the right leg back. Allowing the right hip to drop down, not rolling out to the side. Picking up the other arm, if it's comfortable. Or keeping the hand down, tucking the toes under. Reaching if you wish. Modifying as necessary. Breathing in, breathing out. Looking ahead if the balance is good. Looking down. Breathing in and out steadily. And then releasing. And switching to the other side. So left leg back. Dropping the left hip down. Pressing through the hands. Reaching the right arm. Taking the option hand down. Toes tucked under. And reaching the arm. Or just the leg, not behind. Pull the low belly in. Breathing in and out. And then gently releasing, tucking toes under, walking hands forward, stretching again around the shoulder area, releasing the chest towards the mat, keeping the chin tucked in. Breathing in, back into tabletop, sliding. Left hand just in line with the face, leaning forward. Breathing out and twist. Breathing in as you reach up. Breathing out as you twist. And then breathing in, back to center. Sliding that right hand across in front of the face. And then an in breath and twisting to the other side. Breathing in and out. In and out. And back to center. Breathing in, raising the knees an inch. Breathing out lower. Engaging the core. Breathing in and out. In, out to lower. In, out. Two more. In, out. One more. In, out. And then option to lift. Breathing in and out for another 2 rounds of breath. And then lower, tuck toes under, reach again forward, lengthening through the whole of the spine. Breathing in, leaning forward, breathing out, coming into dog, stretching back, bending the right knee, so allowing the left heel to move towards the mat. Does not have to touch, just allow a little bit of a stretch through the back of the ankle and the calf. And then releasing to the other side. Checking for difference, relaxing through the head and the neck, gazing at the feet. And then bending both knees, really lifting the tailbone up and breathing out, releasing as much as is comfortable, heels towards the mat, which do not have to touch. Pulling the low belly in. Breathing. Then looking between the hands, walk the feet forward, keeping the knees bent, feet in line with the hips. Just rest the forearms on the knees. Relax the head. Place the hands somewhere on the back of the legs, breathing in, hinging from the top of the thigh, and fold into Uttanasana, your forward bend. Keeping the weight in the balls of the feet towards the toes. Breathing in, press through the feet, raising the glutes to the ceiling. Breathing out, folding, leading with the chest. If comfortable, placing hands palms face up underneath the feet, keeping the head relaxed. Breathing in, drawing down with the chest, breathing out. And gently undoing, bending the knees, pressing through the feet, breathing in, reaching up, and breathing out, palms down. Once more, in breath, out breath. Hands coming into prayer position, sun salutation, in breath, out breath, fold, in, left leg back, breathe out. In breath, looking up, out breath forward, into plank, out breath, knees down, in breath, chest through, low cobra, breathing out. Hands back, tuck toes under, and out breath, back into dog, stretch back. Look ahead, left foot back forward into the low lunge, breathe out. In breath, look up, open the chest, out breath forward, in breath, right leg long side, breathing out, breathe in, coming up, breathing out. Side two, breathing in, breathing out, fold, bending the knees, right leg back, breathe out. In breath, looking up, out breath forward, in breath to plank, out breath, knees down, in breath, chest through to a low cobra, breathing out. In breath, tuck toes, out breath, dog, lengthening back, looking forward, right leg forward, breathing out. In breath, looking up, out breath forward, in breath, left leg alongside, breathing out, and then rise up, press through the feet, breathing out, hands back into prayer. Take an in-breath, lengthen through the spine, breathe out, relax the shoulders, and again, breathing in, breathing out. An in-breath, out-breath into Utkatasana squat. Tuck the tailbone under, so try not to allow the belly to tilt forward. Weight is in the heels. Relax the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, squat a little bit lower. Bring the hands into prayer, so focus on the breath. In breath, out breath. Relax into the chair pose. Let the thighs do some work. Breathing in and out. In and out. In breath, lean forward and take the right elbow across to the outside of the left leg. Twisting. Open the arms if you wish. Breathing in. Continue to stay in the squat. Breathing out. Turning the chest. Breathing in. Back to center. Breathe out. Press through the feet. Coming the whole way up on an in-breath. Breathing out. We'll do the other side. So in-breath. Out-breath. In-breath. Lean. Twist the left elbow across to the outside of the right thigh. Palms together. Open across the chest. Open the arms if you wish. Dropping down. Keeping the shoulder back. Breathing in and out. In and out. Back into chair. Breathing out. Breathe in, come the whole way up. Breathing out. Take an in-breath. And again, breathe out. Utkatasana chair. So an in-breath just to come up an inch. Out-breath to squat. In, up an inch. Out, lower. So working to strengthen the legs. In, out. Part of the conditioning practice. In, out, lower. In. Use the breath. out. In breath, out breath, in breath, and out breath. Just stay for 2 rounds of breath here, breathing in and out. And then breathing in, coming the whole way up, breathing out, reaching up, breathing out. Arms forward, on an in-breath, elbows out to the sides. And again, in, elbows out, squeeze the glutes. In and out. Hands on the hips, and then step back with the left leg, turning the toes facing toward the front of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, Parsvatasana. So lengthening forward, resting the hands somewhere on the leg. Drawing the right hip back, anchoring through the left heel, breathing in, breathing out as you fold. Rest the hands either side of the foot, breathe in, and it's a soft joint. Try not to lock the right knee. Breathing out, releasing into it as you fold. Keep moving the chest slightly forward so you create space in the spine rather than rounding. Shoulders back, breathing in and breathing out. Stretching through the back of the right leg. And then breathe in, bending the front knee, turn onto the toes, lower the left leg. Keep the left hand down, take a breath in and twist. Breathe in and out, breathing in, twist. And if you wish, picking up the back leg so the left knee lifts in the twist. And then breathing in, place the hand back down. Take an out breath to bring you back into dog, stretching back. In breath, left leg up in the air, 3-legged dog. Draw the knee into the chest momentarily. And then take the foot forward and come up. Both legs are straight, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inner thighs. Facing forward, feet facing forward to the front of the mat. In breath, out breath, hinging again from the top of the thigh. Breathing in, lengthening. Breathing out, fold. Drawing the left hip back, relaxing the head. Resting the hands anywhere on the leg, soft left knee. Breathe as you lengthen, releasing. Anchoring through the back right foot. Aware of the stretch and conditioning practice. And then breathing in, bending the front knee. Hands either side of the foot, turning onto the toes, lowering the right knee down. And then twisting so the left arm floats up. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out. Picking up the right knee, if you wish, off the mat in your twist. Widening across the collarbones. And then breathing in, coming back down. Taking an out breath, back into dog, stretching back. And breathe in, come forward into plank. Draw the right knee into the chest and take it away. Left knee in, take it away. In breath, out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Walk the feet in, stretch back into dog. Relax the breath. And then looking between the hands, just walk the feet forward again. Hip distance apart. Once again, folding forward, Uttanasana. Keeping the head relaxed, but shoulders away from the ears. And then bending the knees, come the whole way up, pressing through the feet, using the glutes, breathing out. And turning to the side of the mat, legs out wide, turn the leg out, breathe in, breathe out and reach sideways, Trikonasana, your triangle. Turning the chest, breathe in, float the arm up if it's comfortable, and keep the hand on the hip. Open the chest as much as you can. Extension through the spine, option to take the hand behind, sweep it in to the inner part of the right thigh. Opening the chest, you could look up to the ceiling, look ahead. Pressing through the big toe, breathing in. Relaxing through the shoulders. Arm up, option to breathe in. Take it across and around to mobilise the shoulder in the conditioning practice. Remember your intention. Breathing out. One more. Hand on the hip. A little softness in the knee. Breathe in. Come the whole way. Turn the foot in. Wide-legged forward bend. Turning the toes in slightly. In breath to lengthen the spine. Out breath, hinging from the hip and folding. Hands resting gently on the legs. And in breath to draw the chest forward, leading from that chest area. And breathing out, fold. Breathing in as the hands walk down to where they're comfortable. Breathing out, folding. If you wish, first two fingers holding each big toe, drawing down. Shifting the weight forward into the toes, pressing through the feet, breathing out, releasing forward. Placing hands underneath shoulders is an option. Releasing crown of head to floor, does not have to touch. As long as you're feeling stretch, the work is happening. Breathing in and out comfortably. And breathing in, coming up, walk the feet in slightly, bending the knees, coming up safely. Turn the other leg out for triangle, reaching sideways, lengthening through the waist. So extension laterally through the spine. Open the top shoulder and floating the arm up if it's comfortable, or keeping the hand resting on the hip. Picking your option. Turning the chest to the ceiling. Option to take the hand behind on that left inner thigh for more opening and stretch in the shoulder. Keep the hand on the hip. Option, breathe in, reach across, breathe out and round. In and out. And again, in and out. Hand back on the hips, softness in the knee. Breathing in, come the whole way up. Turning feet out. Coming into horse pose. So an in breath, out breath, and squatting. Breathe in, keeping the chest lifted, tucking the tailbone under. In breath and out breath. Taking a squat. Keeping chest rising, release down into it. Closing the eyes if you wish. Palms can be face up. More work, take the arms out to the sides. Breathing in and out. In and out. We're going to take one more breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming the whole way up. And releasing, walking the feet together, moving to a wall, some balance, raising the right leg, keeping the knee in line with the hip. And keep the hand on the wall or bring the hands into a prayer position if you wish. Working the left leg strengthening weight bearing in your balance posture. Option to straighten the leg as much as you wish, breathing in and out, and then bending the knee and taking it behind you. So hold the wall again. Get a stretch through the quads, squeezing the glutes, lining up the thighs, pressing foot into hand, hand into foot, keeping the chest open. Enjoying a stretch through the thigh. And bringing the knee back, crossing it over, so right ankle over left knee. Walk down the wall a bit till you find yourself in a squat. You get to stretch out through the right glute area. Sitting back into it, weights in the heel. Want to come a bit further. You can take the hands down for more stretch. Stay up. Keep the hands on the wall. Or if you wish, work on your balance, hands in prayer. Hand on the wall, squat down. Hands down if you wish, one hand down. Find your option. And enjoy the stretch. And then breathing in, come up and release. Turn the other way. Hand on the wall, picking up the left knee. Taking the hand off the wall if you can to work on your balance, hands in prayer. Picking your option. Keep the hand on the wall, moving it away as you need to. Straightening out the other leg as much as you feel you comfortably can. And then bending, taking behind for a stretch in the other quad. And hold with both hands if you wish, keeping the chest lifted, squeezing the glutes. Working through the stretch, using your breath. And then bringing the knee back, hand on the wall, cross that left ankle over the right thigh, bending the right knee into a squat. Feel some stretch through the left glute, holding onto the wall if it's comfortable, or dropping down onto the fingers, picking your option, using the wall for support and stability. Keeping the chest lifted. Breathing through it. Taking another round of breath if you can. And then gently releasing, coming the whole way up, shaking out the legs, coming back to the front of the mat. Taking a nice in-breath. Breathing out. Folding forward. Soften the knees. Hold each elbow loosely. Head hanging. Ragdoll. Sway through the waist side to side if you wish. Release the arms. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Crown of head facing the mat. Gather the breath. Even it out. In your conditioning yoga practice. Then lower the knees, place each hand towards the edges of the mat. Step back, find dog, and then line up the wrists to the shoulder distance apart and stretch back. And bicycle your dog, so one knee bending, then the other, easing out the hips. Coming forward to find plank, pressing the heels back, chest forward, breathing in and out. So working on some strength, you can lower the knees if you wish, take your option. Keep the heels back, chest forward. Breathe in. And lower down. Come forward into Sphinx. Forearms lining up, elbows underneath. Shoulders. Breathing in, keeping the chest lifted. Breathing out, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out, turning to the right. Breathe into center. Breathe out to the left. In. Out to the right. In. Left. Into center. Breathing out. So now pick up the legs and the arms into your locust pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Looking down at the floor. Keeping neck safe. Breathe in and out. And then bring forearms back in front. A Sphinx pose. Collecting the breath once again. Breathing evenly. In breath and out breath. Left forearm comes in front. Bending up the right knee. Roll onto the left hip. You can hold the foot and bring it forward. Cancel your half frog. Stretching through the thigh. And then release other side. So bending the left knee, rolling to the right. And coming back forward if you can. Lifting up the chest, keeping the shoulders relaxed. And gently releasing. Option to come into your locust or to come into your bow pose. Picking up the legs and the chest, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. And one more breath. And then releasing, hands to the sides, tucking toes under, stretch back. Lengthen through the spine, from tailbone to crown of head, relax the shoulders. One more breath. And then breathing in, coming up, bringing yourself forward and round. Take an in-breath that lifts the chest, an out-breath, relax the shoulders. And again, breathing in and out. And again, in and out. Picking fingertips behind you, wrists are underneath the shoulders. Same action, breathing in. This time pressing through the hands, breathing out, opening the shoulders. And an option, making sure you work through the heels, feet are in front of the knees. Coming into reverse table. Breathing in and out. In and out, squeezing through the glutes. In and out. And one more. And then gently releasing down. And then taking the left leg, folding it underneath you, drawing the right leg across, sitting up nice and tall, hugging in that right knee. Breathe in and turn the chest across to the right, as much as is comfortable. Take the hand behind, breathing in, sit up tall, breathing out and turn. So the in-breath is belly, chest, head, out-breath. You take the hand in underneath to hold if you wish. And you'll twist. Breathing in and out, drawing the right shoulder back. Breathing in back to centre to undo and switch to the other side. Left knee folds under, right knee and left across. Breathing in, breathing out, belly, chest, shoulders turn, fingertips behind in your twist. And the option, maybe you can take this hand behind to hold for a bind, or more opening in the shoulders and twist. Right leg underneath you, left leg crossed over. Relaxing into the twist. And I'm doing on an in-breath, coming back, taking the legs out in front, Uttanasana, sitting up tall, breathing in, pressing through the heels, hinging from the top of the thigh, and folding forward, resting the hands somewhere comfortably on the legs. You can hold across the soles of the feet if you wish, breathing in, breathing out. The gaze is at the shins, lengthening, so easing out the low back. Reach forward, and it's with the chest, so try not to lead with the chin. Not important how far you get. Breathe in, breathe out, releasing the whole of the lower back. In the conditioning practice, come back to the intention. Notice what's happening in the backs of the legs. Relax through the knee joints if you need to. And breathe in, reaching, coming the whole way up, breathing out. Drawing the right leg in, so the sole of the foot is connecting with the left inner thigh. Once again, we're going to lean forward, breathing in, reaching, walk the hands, and slightly turn to your left side of the leg, so you get a little bit of stretch with the right side of the lower part of the waist. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Keep pressing the heel down, drawing toes towards the shins. So slight leaning to the left side of the left leg. And breathing in, coming the whole way up, turning to the other leg. Sitting up tall, breathe in, out breath, hinging forward to find that comfortable stretch. And then gently, very gently, a slight lean to the right side of the leg to stretch out that lower left side of the waist. In breath lengthens you forward, leading from the breastbone. Breathing out, release into it. Some micro movements. Using the breath to guide you into the conditioning practice. Very gently breathing in, coming the whole way up. Bringing soles of feet together. In breath to lengthen, out breath to fold, inner thighs. Keeping the chest lifted. Breathing out as you relax the knees out to the sides as much as is comfortable. Easing out through inner parts of the hips. Breathing in, coming the whole way up. Lying down. Feet to the edges of the mat. Tucking chin into chest. Knees as wide as the hips. Arms by the sides, palms face up. Relax the low back. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, roll the knees to the left, keeping that distance between them. Some stretch in the inner part of the right hip muscles. Breathing in and out, rolling to the other side. Breath guiding the movement. In breath and out. In and out, easing out the low back. In and out. In and out. In to center. And legs staying on the left side. Placing the left heel on the outside of the right knee. A deeper stretch if you wish. Feeling the stretch to the inner part of the right hip, muscle hip flexors. Relaxing the legs. And gently undoing, keeping that distance between the feet, rolling to the other side. Taking the right heel on top of the outside of the left knee if it is comfortable. Feeling the stretch through the inner part, the left hip and the lower abdomen. And releasing as much as you can. And undoing gently, drawing knees into chest, hugging in, rocking side to side to ease out the low back. Keeping knees and ankles together, knees in line with hips, arms in a T shape, and roll to the left with the legs into a twist, a spinal twist. Turning the head to the left if it's comfortable. For more stretch, you can cross the right knee over the left. Any neck issues, keep the head facing up to the ceiling. Relax into the stretch. The left hand can connect with that right thigh gently, if you wish. Looking for opening across the right side of the chest, and shoulder and pectoral muscles. And relaxing through the whole of the lower back. Undoing gently, in breath to draw the knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Arms back into the T shape, knees over to the right in the twist. Turning head to the right if it's comfortable, keeping the head facing up straight towards the ceiling. Minding the neck, your conditioning practice. Right hand can connect with the thigh. More stretch. That left knee can tuck underneath. Close the eyes. Connecting to the body. Connecting to the conditioning work. And releasing tension. Gently undoing. Knees back into the chest. Rocking side to side. And coming into your final resting posture, the most important posture, Shavasana. Legs out in front, arms either sides, tucking chin into chest. As you close your practice, resting comfortably in Shavasana as long as you wish. Relaxing the feet, ankles, easing the knee joints and hip joints, melting the low back and upper back into the mat. Softening the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists, palms facing upwards, tucking chin into chest, and resting comfortably as long as you wish, absorbing the benefits of your conditioning practice. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in, reaching arms overhead, stretching out whole of the body, and breathing out, bringing arms back down to the sides, bending up the knees, rolling carefully onto the right side of the body, just resting for a moment, thanking yourself for taking part in the practice today, looking after your own well-being. Coming slowly back up to a comfortable seated posture. Sitting up nice and tall, taking a deep in-breath and breathing out, releasing the shoulders. And again, breathing in and out, bringing the hands into the prayer position, just bowing the chin down as a sign of respect and gratitude for yourself and your practice. Closing the eyes for a moment. Noticing the breath. And then a deep breath in, lengthening up through the spine, breathing out, releasing the shoulders, and gently opening the eyes. Namaste.